I don't technically have a whole lot to say, but I felt like making a catch-up video and no one can stop me, so I will. I have sort of reconnected with bullet journaling over the last week or so in a very strong way, that it's been a very long time, and this sort of comes on the heels of some success in my life with substantial weight loss. I started doing the Weight Watchers app at the end of September, and as of today, I am down 51 pounds, almost 52 pounds. You can probably tell I'm a little more. My head looks longer that way than that way. My ears stick out more. Like my head had gotten so big that like my ears were disappearing. It's true. I'll show you my driver's license sometime. Oh, what happened? Oh, I accidentally turned on filter keys on my. Anyways, pay attention. There's that old saying that the unexamined life isn't worth living, and it only makes sense to me why that only makes sense to me when I'm examining my life and taking this time to sort of reconnect and start using my journal again the way that I used to. Okay, so I have not used it much at all the last 2 years. So little, as a matter of fact, that all of 2023 has fit into, all of 23 and 24 have fit into my current bullet journal because I wasn't using it most of the time at all. And I think what got me back to it, sadly, was the sun came out, because it's that time of year and that's all it takes. But the other thing that brought me back to it was realizing that this sounds more morose than it is. I'm getting older, and I want to make sure that I'm using the time. I found myself just wasting away time. I got a job that I don't start till 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and then I just stop doing stuff in the morning, and pretty soon I'm just, playing video games and futzing around every day. So losing the weight really helped me see the benefit of like daily maintenance, and it's felt good. So getting back into bullet journaling, this is such a ramble. Oh my God, bless your heart if you listen to this. Has a couple of things I'm doing differently. I'm actually going through I'd gone through part of it before, but I'm really going through the Bullet Journal University, Basics and Beyond course, and getting a lot out of it. As a matter of fact, there's a whole bunch of new information in there about sort of updates to the system, which, shameless plug, if you use my Frankenlog code, you can get a discount by, there's the dogs trying to murder something. You can get a discount at the website at bulletjournal.com for the Basics and Beyond course, if you use Frankenlog as code. And so I've been doing that, but also like really trying to go back to the basics of using it. I say that, and then I show the thing I'm doing, like my monthly is still technically like kind of Frankenlog-ish. So I'm not to be trusted. We have to go see what the dogs are doing. Oh, it's you.
Yeah, who's is this a recording?
Yes.
Buy low, sell high with Sky High Homes.
Ooh, that was
saving buyers money since 2022.
okay. You got like a website or something?
Yes, Skyler.forsander@kw.com.
Nice.
Branded website. We have a search engine. We've got what's up this weekend features.
No one who turned on this video knew that this was going to happen. This is the second shameless plug in a minute.
Is this a live recording?
No.
Okay.
But
good.
it might as well be, because I'm not going to edit it. So.
Oh God.
Yeah. So, anyways, that's his plug.
That's my piece.
There it is. Okay. Thank you. Bye. So, anyways, yeah, that's what you get here. Only quality content, and that as well. So the two changes I did is I'm trying to be a little more basic about things, trying to be a little more, and so here's the month. That is not the monthly. There we go. This is my monthly for this month. Not using a lot of letters. I'm not using like I say as I have one. I'm not using a lot of Frankenlog letters for stuff this month. I'm just kind of doing, a regular line a day thing. I got my habit trackers here in the margin, and I've got my tasks over here. But I also have like media and thoughts. So media is like whatever I play or read or watch I like to keep track of what I actually finish because I start more than I finish. So I have that here. I haven't done a weekly log, which is something he talks about that's kind of new. There's my pages coming loose because I cut one out. I don't care, I live on the edge, I'll do what I want. And there's my notes from the BuJo U thing. And my dailies. So my dailies are, have a lot more in them than they used to have. One thing I'm doing different is I'm doing it all in cursive. I really enjoy writing in cursive, and I want my cursive to get better. So I'm trying now to do that more often in cursive. At first I was like, this is harder to read, but it's actually not true. I'm just not used to reading it that way yet. And trying some new things that are implemented. One of the things that he talks about is this lovely new icon, the mood icon. So usually in bullet journaling you have like, I can write and film at the same time, right? You have like the task dot, and you have the event circle, and you have the I have finished this thing X, and you have the this is a note thing, but now you also have the mood. So you can kind of like include your mood there, which is neat because then you can go back and write about that day, furthermore in a journal or something. In case somebody asks, this is nothing. I just like to put this here. I do use it sometimes if I do some longhand journaling on a different page. I will write that page number here to sort of indicate that. And so yeah, one of the things I used to do in my daily log is I was always adding, like I would take all the clients I was going to see that day, and I usually see anywhere from like 6 to 8 clients in a day. I would take all of their like initials and put it in but I was doing it just to say I was daily logging. It's kind of sad, right? Like I was just doing it to say I was daily logging. I wasn't really using it, and it didn't really benefit me. But I wanted to feel like I was trying. It's like I was almost like pretending to use my bullet journal. And the last few days, I haven't felt the need to do that because there's plenty to put in there. Like I actually sort of did a brain dump and tried to put down all the stuff that I was trying to do, and then use like weekly sort of inventory and mindfulness to pay attention to what I'm actually trying to get done. Probably one of the coolest things is the idea of not migrating something unless I'm actually going to do it. Like, so like instead of just having all these tasks on my monthlies that I have moved so many times, if I don't actually think I'm going to do it this month, don't put it on the monthly. Either put it on a future log for another month, or put it into a totally separate collection. For example, we're going to keep this under 10 minutes, I swear to God. For example, we've got things that spark joy. This stuff I want to remind myself of things that I enjoy doing, so that if I'm ever like, what should I do with my time? I've got like a little collection that I made of things that spark joy right there. And then I've got things to read. So the last few months I've had like a few things I want to read just getting transferred over and over and over again into my monthlies. So now I just made a things to read page that I can use to mark that stuff off with. And then goals. Goals are like, I already have like a someday maybe list, which is someday maybe, it's in here, shut up. All right. I already have like a someday maybe list, and there's some stuff on there, but those aren't goals. Like those are just things that have to get done at some point. And I feel like goals are a little more like, I don't know, they're things that are more about like wanting to do rather than needing to do, maybe. Yeah, that stuff. I should probably check what's in here before I film it, but whatever. All right, last thing. One thing that I thought was important to notice is, all right, so this is my intentions page, which I did update since I was doing the bullet journal Basics and Beyond course. I wanted to have something more specific to what I'm doing right now. But also, you'll notice that I had like these are these things that I want. And I've been rewriting this over and over again in bullet journals for years, in particular, and not really doing very good at any of them, but in particular, I want to notice that one. Because when I camera cover. When I started doing Weight Watchers in September, I had to pick a goal. I was at 222 pounds. I was very big. I was very unhappy, and I was not very healthy. And so I picked 170 pounds, sort of like that's a reasonable goal sort of thing. But I was so out of touch with my bullet journal that I hadn't even remembered that all this time I had been writing that I wanted to be 165 pounds. I am today 170.4 pounds, and I don't want to change the goal until I reach it, right? Because all these months I've been like, I'm aiming for 170, baby. And then, it was a big deal to hit 50 pounds, and now it's going to be a big deal to hit 170. And then when I hit 170, I'm going to drop it to 165, because that's like what the real goal was. But I don't want to like move the goalpost until I reach it, because no fair, because I've been working so long towards that. See what I did there? I lied about this being 10 minutes long. If it ends before 11 minutes, then it's still technically 10 minutes, right? Because the number's there. Anyways, that's my check-in, a useless YouTube video for your enjoyment. And I don't know, I'll probably make stuff more often. I want to talk about some cool stuff I found that belonged to my dad. The book is turning its own pages. And I don't know, probably more about the weight loss journey and all that good stuff. And the continuation of my bullet journal usage. So it's getting windy. Hope this doesn't sound awful. Okay, bye.